Welcome everybody to Reliv Europe's Reliv Conference. My name is Kerry Toy. I am the Managing Director here at Reliv Europe, and I have the privilege to open up what is going to be another memorable conference for our Reliv distributors, customers and guests. Today you're going to hear all about our great company Relív, our business opportunity and the amazing products that we have to share with you all. You will hear from members of our corporate team, and we have chosen some of our most successful distributors to share their tips and give advice on how they have managed to grow a successful Relív business. So let's not waste any more time, as I am very excited to introduce to you our founder, owner and chairman of the board, Bob Montgomery, our Chief Executive Officer, Ryan Montgomery, and our President, Scott Montgomery.
Over 30 years ago, we had a vision to nourish our world with a mission to nourish body, mind, and spirit. After so many years, our focus is still the same. Our 4 core values are the pillars of Relív. We put people first.
We have a standard of excellence with our products to foster healthy aging.
We empower people to achieve their best lives.
And we are purpose-driven to live a life fulfilled by helping others. Relív will always be focused on nourishing our world. We focus on nourishing the body and the mind and the spirit. Together,
we are one Relív.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I've got a mission here tonight and talking about vision and core values. I'm excited about that. There's 4 pillars that we've talked about for all these years that I want to talk to you a little bit about here tonight. But you know what? For all these years, we've had a vision. And I guess I want to start off by just really talking about our name. You know, you see Relív. I think sometimes I take it for granted, even though it's on my license plate. I'm the guy that has Relív on the license plate in Missouri. I love the name. I love what it stands for. To start a new life, to live again. You see here our vision. And Tina talked about, we've recast our vision, but it's basically the same. With all these changes that have happened over the years, I mean, you think about where we were 34 years ago. You know, the mission and the vision back then are still the mission and the vision today. Those things are the fundamentals that don't change. But as we started thinking about it as a team, we've always talked about our mission to nourish our world. But it's really a vision. It's our vision as far as nourishing our world. Because a vision is something that's out in front of us. It's always out in front of us. It's not something that's achievable. We can go out there and we can grow and become this billion-dollar company. But there's always going to be this vision that's out there because there's more people that we can get to. And so that is our vision. Nourish our world. Anybody know what the name of our flagship product is? Some of you go, this might have created an argument. I don't know. We've got the Classic. I know the Classic is Dr. Ted's product, but I will say our number 1 selling product is Now. Does everybody know where the name Now comes from? All right. I don't have to explain that. I had to explain that to some people that were new in our office. Okay? We just went through these core values and vision and mission in our office just in the last week or so. And I said, do you all know where the name Now comes from? And they, you know, some of them that were just kind of joined in the last few years didn't know that. So nourishing our world, vision. How do we go about and how do we endeavor to nourish our world? What are the things that we do? Well, again, you see things that you're familiar with, that we nourish the body by providing nutrition, that we've talked about here tonight, that Peter has talked about, and Tina and Dr. Fred. We nourish the mind, which I love this part of it. I love talking about how we empower people to go build a better life for themselves, to personally grow, to have an opportunity. And then finally, nourishing the spirit, because through that we help other people with their better health and with opportunity. But these are the ones that I really want you to see, and I want to talk about a little bit further. These really are the pillars that I believe, that we believe so much in as a team. And we've had core values, we've had core beliefs over the years, and honestly, they expanded. They just seemed to grow, where we had like 8 or 9 of them that were on the website. I don't know if any of you had seen that recently, but we had, core values and core beliefs that numbered something like 9 or 10 of them. And we said to ourselves, let's try to bring this down into the 4 things that that really identify us the best. And we start off, as you can see there, that it's a people business. We are in this to invest in people, that we focus on people. There's so many companies, so many industries that don't say that, and they can't say that. But what we do as a company is we truly believe that if we invest in people, that we build relationships that I've talked about. Relationships like family. We're a family business. You all know that. We've been doing this for 34 years as a family. I was, 9 years old when Relív first started. But we build relationships with you like family. And then that's what we want to go do, is to go change the world, nourish the world together. We do it in an aligned way, in a partnership together. We at the company, we have the things that we do to support this mission. The products, the opportunity, the compensation plan, the paying on time, the tools, the marketing. And then you all are the ones that bring it from your side of the partnership, is to build the organization. And we're aligned together. It doesn't mean that we're identical. That doesn't mean that we're always in total agreement. But we are aligned as we're going forward with a similar vision. And that's what builds a culture of greatness. Healthy aging. I love what Tina and Peter have come up with. They've talked a lot about that tonight. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, because we're going to talk more about it tomorrow as well with them. But healthy aging, talking about our products being for everybody. Good health starts young. It's not just for people that are getting to be my age and older. Good health starts young. And that we optimize, and I love the phrase that we kept that in there, because all these words have a reason, they have a purpose in there. But nutrition made simple. That's not new. We've always believed in keeping nutrition simple. Not that the formulas are simple. Those are kind of complex. But for consumers, it's simple to consume. Quality, excellence, science, nature. Third core value, empowerment. Achieving our best lives. You'll see there in bold, personal growth, financial opportunity, improved lifestyle. That's what so much, I think, in my time in Relív, being around now for 23 years, and being around even longer before that, watching it from the front rows. This is the thing that I think I've been most impressed with, and I think is what drives our business as much as anything, is the ability to empower people to go build something for their own life that's better, to go out there and have the flexibility and the freedom for personal growth and financial opportunity. I think that is, a biggest part of what we do, is empowering people in this way. And finally, fulfilled life. We've always believed that we have a purpose in Relív. We believe that we are stewards for other people, to help them with better health, to help them with an opportunity. And it's so important that we help other people with those things, but we also give back. We give back. That's a big part of our heart, is through our Cologers Foundation that you'll see in there. That's part of our pillars right there. The Reliv Cologers Foundation is mentioned right there in one of our pillars of this company. These are the things that I think that really bring us together. That this is what builds trust between you, among us. I mean, trust is such a big thing. Belief is such a big thing. If I've got one job in this company, it's to help you believe in what we're doing, and that you can be a part of it and do something in your life that's going to be big. Belief and trust are two important words. And I think if we just know that this is our common ground, if we know that we all just believe in these things, these four pillars, I think we can go forward and build a tremendous company, even with differences that I've already talked about. This is what unites us. This is what makes us one Reliv, or our core values. This is what builds our culture.
We're here at another Reliv virtual conference, and it always amazes me how the passion and excitement for Reliv grows year on year. Over the last couple of years, there have been some really interesting times, from lockdown to Brexit, etc. However, we have not missed a beat, and we continue to go from strength to strength. As your European sales manager, my excitement in seeing all of the new field leadership stepping up and doing what they need to do in order to change lives is off the charts. New leaders have emerged and are doing some great things, and you're going to hear from a couple of them a bit later on. Our focus on helping people to grow their customer base should be laser sharp, because we know a satisfied customer base is the foundation of a strong distributorship. The stronger the distributorship, the more lives being impacted, from people increasing their finances to people experiencing greater wellness. We now live in a world where having a side gig is commonplace. People are looking for opportunities with companies that they can trust. This is why the Reliv opportunity is such a powerful one. One of the major impacts of having a field base of strong distributors is the amount of revenue that flows into our Relív Foundation. Sandy Montgomery's vision was that 1 million children a day get fed through our foundation. And the best way to achieve that goal is for every distributorship to build a strong business. You may not be able to physically go to a feeding center, but you can still have an impact because of the business that you build. This leads me to introduce the next segment of this conference, and to introduce Tracy Montgomery, our president of our Relív Foundation, for an update.
Hi, thank you all. Well, I am so happy to be here today to talk about the Relív Foundation. But before I begin, I wanted to take just a moment and recognize my brother-in-law, Scott Montgomery, for all the contributions that he has made to the foundation over the last 17 years. I know that the foundation has and always will be so close to his heart, and I am honored to take over as president and chairwoman of the board, and I'm so excited to work with my sister-in-law, Lisa McCain, as we continue the legacy of the foundation. So thank you to Scott. Thank you. Thank you. You bet. So I'll start by telling you a little bit about myself. Ryan is my husband. So we've been together for well over 25 years. And during that time, I have been involved with Reliv in some way, shape, or form. But I am so excited to have this specific role within the organization and to really use and focus my time and energy into growing the foundation. So Ryan and I have 3 children, which you can see on the screen here, and they are the reason why Reliv and the Relív Foundation are so important to us as a family. They have grown up on Reliv Kids Now, and we 100% believe that they are super healthy, happy, intelligent individuals because of the nutrition that they've received in their daily shakes. And we strongly feel that all children should have access to that same nutrition, not just ours. And thankfully, through the work of the foundation, we are able to share that with children throughout the world. So like Tina and Bob, I also love quotes. Probably unlike them, I also love numbers and statistics. So get ready, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of that with you in the next few minutes. So who we are. The Reliv Foundation began in 1995 with a simple but purposeful mission to nourish our world by providing nutritional support to individuals and organizations throughout the world who need it the most. Last year, we served over 3 million shakes to over 27,000 individuals throughout 8 countries with the help of over 700 volunteers. So that is pretty amazing. Yeah. Where we are. Our 2 largest programs are in Haiti and the Philippines, and we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge the work of Kathy Brawley and Dr. Mano in Haiti and George and Blessy Padilla in the Philippines. In addition to our international programs, we also have 6 smaller ongoing programs in the United States. And what we do. So the foundation exists because of a unique 2-part partnership that we have with the foundation and number 1, our Reliv distributors and donors, and then also number 2 with the Reliv company itself. So when donations come into the foundation, the company allows us to purchase products at cost to use in our programs. The company also covers about the majority of our administrative costs, which allows us to use about 96 cents of every dollar in our programs. And this is something that we are so proud of in the foundation and in the company, and we hope that it gives our donors confidence that when they make a donation into the foundation, that nearly all of that is going to directly help children throughout the world. What we need. The bottom line is we need more donations. The amount of donations that we receive into the foundation directly correlates to the amount of individuals that we're able to help. And when we say we need more donations, we aren't necessarily asking the same people to give more. We just need more people to give. In 2022 so far, each month our donation level is running about $10,000 under budget. And we currently have 6% of our distributors that, and customers that donate to the foundation. And I know that seems like kind of a small number, but I'm a cup half full kind of girl, and I look at that number and I just see massive potential. I mean, what could we do if we moved it to 10% or doubled it to 12%? I mean, we could potentially double the amount of people that, that we are helping through our programs. So if you're part of that 6%, we say thank you from the bottom of our heart. And if you're not, then we just ask you to consider making the Reliv Cologres Foundation part of your charitable giving. I just wanted to leave you with one of my favorite quotes from Margaret Mead, which is, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. It's the only thing that ever has. And we just hope that you will join our group in helping to change the world through the Reliv Cologres Foundation. So thank you.
As mentioned previously, many new leaders have emerged and are passionate about helping people with Reliv and building themselves and their families a strong financial future. One of those leaders is a young mother from France who in the first part of the year was all over the recognition. She joined the 500 Club when she earned her first £500 and then advanced to Key Director. She has a vision and a passion for what she's doing, and so it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reliv Key Director Clémence Bluteau.
Bonjour à tous, je suis Clémence Bluteau, j'ai 29 ans, je suis mariée et j'ai 2 petites filles qui ont 3 ans et 1 an et demi. J'habite en France, près de Bordeaux, et je suis sage-femme de formation. Alors il y a 1 an et demi, j'ai décidé de rejoindre l'entreprise Reliv. Alors pourquoi j'ai fait ce choix-là alors que j'avais un boulot passionnant, que j'aimais énormément? En fait, tout simplement, j'avais une qualité de vie qui était compliquée parce que je voyais pas ma fille grandir et pour moi c'était hyper dur. Donc quand on m'a parlé de cette opportunité, je me suis dit bon allez, pourquoi pas? Et je me suis vraiment jetée à plein dedans dans cette nouvelle activité. Alors, pour moi, c'est quelque chose que j'aime beaucoup, quelque chose de vraiment gratifiant parce que on va aider les autres à avoir une meilleure qualité de vie. Et en fait, c'est vraiment très très beau de voir l'évolution de chacun, de voir comment chacun peut retrouver la santé grâce à cette micronutrition-là. Et puis aussi d'aider des gens à se lancer dans un nouveau projet professionnel. Personnellement, c'est quelque chose que j'aime beaucoup et que je trouve vraiment très beau. Alors il s'est passé beaucoup de choses en 1 an et demi. J'ai eu assez rapidement des clients, puis des distributeurs, puis des maîtres affiliés. Voilà, j'ai pu travailler donc de chez moi, enfin je peux toujours d'ailleurs travailler de chez moi, à mon rythme, sans pression, me fixer mes objectifs, travailler le temps que je veux chaque jour avec le temps dont je dispose chaque jour qui est pas forcément égal selon les journées et selon les activités des membres de ma famille. Mais vraiment, je m'accorde un temps pour Reliv chaque jour et un temps conséquent. Voilà, j'ai eu un salaire qui ne cesse d'évoluer et donc c'est quelque chose auquel vraiment je m'attendais pas, donc je suis assez satisfaite de ça aussi. Voilà, il y a des mois où c'est plus difficile que d'autres, des mois où je progresse un peu moins, mais je m'accroche et je sais que je peux y arriver. Alors moi, il y a 2 mots qui me tiennent à cœur, vraiment, c'est l'enthousiasme et la persévérance. Et avec ces 2 mots-clés, enfin, qui pour moi sont vraiment des mots-clés, et ben je sais et je crois vraiment que je peux y arriver. En plus, je vais vous confier quelque chose, c'est que j'ai un entourage qui est ultra négatif, mais voilà, malgré ça, je crois en moi et je sais que je peux avancer sereinement dans ce projet. Alors voilà, aujourd'hui, c'est mon petit témoignage qui est vraiment pas très long parce que ça fait 1 an et demi tout juste. Mais si j'ai quelque chose à vous dire, c'est foncez vraiment, croyez en vos rêves. Si vous avez des difficultés, eh ben continuez d'avancer, passez outre, appuyez-vous sur votre équipe, sur le système, faites confiance à Reliv et à tout ce qui existe déjà autour. Et puis voilà, fixez vos objectifs, donnez-vous des moyens à court terme, à long terme pour vraiment réaliser vos objectifs. Balayez la peur, c'est quelque chose, on n'en a pas besoin quand on travaille, il faut passer outre. Il n'y a que vous qui savez ce que vous valez et donc vraiment croyez en vous, hyper important. Et puis voilà, pour finir, vraiment ne laissez personne détruire vos rêves et passez outre tous ces gens négatifs, on n'en a pas besoin pour avancer. Voilà.
Wow, that was amazing to see how Clemence has really taken the opportunity with Relív and shown how it can be done, while at the same time raising a young family. Well, now from one phenomenal woman to another, it is my pleasure to introduce you to a lady that not only knows how to explain how to build a Relív business, but she has also demonstrated it. Please welcome our Relív growth and engagement strategist, Kari Montgomery.
Time. It's the only thing you can lose, never get back. You can't get more of it, and it's something money can't buy. So how can you make the most out of the time you have to get the most of it to grow your Relív business and increase your income potential? Work your business into your lifestyle and not have it be something else that you have to do. Naturally and authentically sharing Relív, the products, the business opportunity, or both, as it pops up in conversation is the best way to share without feeling salesy and a way to not miss out on an opportunity. Consistency with income producing activities to grow your PGPV with new customers and distributors should always be your number one goal. Be a responsible business owner by staying in the know with what's going on with Relív. Promotions, flash sales, etc. It's all important. Be sure to take a few minutes each day and check your email. Talk to 2 new people each day. Follow up with 2 to 4 new people each day, keeping it simple using their preferred method of communication, whether that be phone, text, video, direct message, messenger, WhatsApp, social media. And be sure to include added value when you can to strengthen that relationship with you, to make them feel more to you than a purchaser of powder in a can. For example, sending them a fun recipe because it made you think of them, sending your favorite seasonal shake recipe, a funny meme just to brighten their day. It doesn't have to all be about Relív. It should be something to keep you in the forefront of their mind and Relív as their go-to for healthy aging. If you happen to have the mobile app and you get a notification of a sale, send a quick personalized thank you text or a short video of you thanking them. If you use social media as a tool to help you grow, 15 minutes of engaging with people. Spend 15 minutes liking and commenting on posts that are in your niche. Post content and add value with frequency that's appropriate to the platform that you're active and consistent with to grow your audience and increase that know, like, and trust to convert those followers to paying customers and active distributors on your team. Then rinse and repeat. The more simple, fun, and focused you keep it, the easier it is to build, to stay consistent with, and gain momentum. Want to grow more? Well, do more of what we just talked about every day. Do you have distributors on your team? Encourage them to do the same thing. And then rinse and repeat. Podcasts, blogs, books, newsletters can all help you with personal growth and keep you in the know with the direct selling industry. You do not need to be an expert, but find a small handful of people that when you listen to them or you read what they're writing, you're inspired. But more importantly, you learned something new that you can apply to improve your mindset, build your confidence, or help make you a better person, and take key takeaways that you can implement into your business today to get the growth and income results you're wanting. The attitude of a successful distributor is one who adapts with the changing times, is not afraid to pivot when an activity is no longer producing growth or increased income, and one who keeps it simple, leads by example, and is always focused on growing that PGPV with adding new customers and new distributors each month. People and your team, big or small, are always watching you. If they see you talking to new people every day, inviting new people to a conference or a special event, see your name on the promo or recognition list each month, meeting new people where they are in the terms of the products and or the business opportunity, well, they're going to want to mimic that too. Don't be afraid to share what works for you. This isn't a one-size-fits-all industry. There are many ways to build a successful business, but they all include adding new customers and new distributors to your team each month. Keeping it simple is the only way to make it duplicatable so people can be consistent and build momentum month after month after month. When you help others win with team and income growth, you win too. If you make the choice to stop doing all the things that are bringing you growth and income success, your business is going to start to decline. Maybe not that month, but soon after, your check is going to start to decline as well. The month your team sees you not bringing in anyone new to an online or personal event, not posting consistently on social media if you use that as a tool, not sharing on your team call what's working for you, and not sharing your wins, well, your team's going to stop doing all those things too. The pace of the pack is set by the pace and the actions of the leader. Being consistent with what action works for you, being open to pivoting and tweaking when something isn't moving the needle in the direction that you are wanting, leading by example with focusing on growing your PGPV no matter what your check size, and encouraging others on your team to do the same thing by keeping it simple, these are the things that create unstoppable momentum for growth. You have products that work, a compensation plan that pays well and takes care of itself when you focus on the front half, growing your PGPV, and using tools that fit with your style of doing the business. You determine your success. It's all in the action. So what action are you going to lead with today?
now time to turn our attention to Reliv Athletic. Reliv Athletic is a nutrition-based sponsorship program for highly competitive athletes across various sporting disciplines. Our current team of athletes continue to go from strength to strength, with us at Reliv right behind them. Let's catch up with some of them. We can't wait to hear about what they've been up to, what's coming next, as well as finding out which Reliv products are with them along the way. So athletes, it's over to you.
Hello everybody from home. My name is Corné de Koning. I'm already a member of the Reliv Athletic family for about 9 years. So some of you might have seen me already at early conferences, and for everybody else I might be new. But it's very nice to see you. Too bad it's not in person, because that's what we all like the most. But I hope you all are enjoying this conference as much as possible. As we speak now at the moment, I'm preparing for the World Championships, which will take place at the end of August in Czech Republic. And I'm trying to defend my World Championship title in the single and hoping for a very good final qualification or classification in the double. Hopefully when this will be broadcasted at the conference, well, I'm able to tell I did a good result, and hopefully I get back with another World Championship title. For the next years, my goal is to qualify for the 2024 Paralympic Games, which will take place in Paris. And that means that for next year, for the World Championships, I need to qualify with a top 5 classification. It's gonna take some work, a lot of training and a lot of recovery, and I'm very, very happy with the help of Relív to get the most out of my performance. Thank you very much.
I enjoy being part of the Relív team. The Relív always give me a really good support. Yes, always help me out, especially for my supplements, where it daily, and been helping me improving my performance, my weight cutting, and giving me really healthy lifestyle. So at the moment I keep taking the advantage, so I take every day. And I can't forget the Fiber Stone, right? So I enjoy being part of the Relív. It's a professional team, and we should keep, be sponsored by Relív team, and I hope good things, coming in the future, But I love to be part of the Relív team after the sponsors, and it's the best supplements at the moment, I had. So thank you so much, guys. I keep everybody up to date about my results, about my training, about my lifestyles, about my gym as well. As I'm not just a competitor, I'm a professor as well. I have a team in Manchester, in Southport, UK, Northwest. So the products of the Relív always keep me in good shape and good energy to compete, to train for my competition, plus to teach every single day. So thank you so much, guys, for all the sponsor, for all the help, for all the support. I wish you all the best. I see you soon.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm 25. I'm a basketball player, and my favorite for Relív's product is the Energize, because it helps me a lot in my practices and my games. It helps me to have a constant high energy during all the hours that I have to practice, and also during the games it helps me to perform every time, every game, and be at my best. At least I try to be at my best, but the product helped me a lot for that. And last year it helped me, and that's why with my team we managed to attain the objective, which was to finish first at the end of the season. We only had one loss, so that was a great season, and I hope I will be able to manage this also this year. So thank you. That was Thomas. Have a great time. Bye. Bonjour à tous, je suis Thomas Pigois. Je vais vous parler de mon prochain gros objectif qui aura lieu le 23 septembre. Ce sera un ultra trail de 162 km pour 8700 mètres de dénivelé positif et 10 000 mètres de dénivelé négatif. En effet, parce qu'on partira de la station de Oron, qui est dans le Mercantour, pour finir sur la promenade des Anglais à Nice. Voilà, donc bien entendu, pour préparer et pendant cette ultra trail, j'utiliserai les produits Reliv et tout particulièrement le classique et le Provantage que je prends régulièrement sur les ravitaillements, voilà, pour me donner toutes les vitamines et les minéraux dont j'aurai besoin pour cette course et pour récupérer musculairement tout au long de la course, puisqu'il faut savoir que ces courses durent plus de 20 heures. Voilà, donc ça vaut le coup de récupérer au fil de la course. Je vous souhaite une très bonne journée et à très bientôt. Salut, salut!
Hey, ich bin Svenja, ich bin Leichtathletin und ich bin so gerne Teil von Reliv Athletic, weil das Team an sich erstmal sehr nett und unterstützend ist, wir aber auch einfach gut mit Nahrungsergänzungsmitteln versorgt sind und diese Suche nach geeigneten Supplements sonst ja nicht immer so ganz einfach ist. Ich persönlich bin großer Fan von Reliv Energize, weil es mir zum einen sehr gut schmeckt, zum anderen aber auch nochmal diesen kleinen Extra-Kick vor dem Training gibt.
It's been fantastic hearing from the Reliv Athletic team today. They are such an inspiring group of people to work with, and they genuinely love taking the Reliv products. Now let's hear more about two of the most popular products amongst the team, Energize and Provantage, by Director of Product Development, Tina Van Horn.
Greetings, Reliv Europe. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of your One Reliv conference. I'm Tina Van Horn. I'm Reliv's Director of Product Development. I love following along with what's going on with Reliv Athletic. You guys have some amazing athletes out there using Reliv products for the really fully what they're intended to do. So I want to take a look at a couple of Reliv products today that are not only great for those who are competitive in sport, but they're also phenomenal products for those of us who are weekend athletes or even just as part of your daily lifestyle and daily fitness program. So we have Energize, but also Provantage. And Energize is your electrolyte replacement drink, your isotonic drink that combines a variety of nutrients and electrolytes to keep you in top form. But then also Provantage is a tremendous high protein drink mix that provides 13 grams of plant-based protein to really help you with that metabolism and muscle mass. So let's take a look at these products just a little more in depth. Energize is an isotonic drink that provides your body with a very unique combination of electrolytes and nutrients like vitamin C, chromium, and zinc. All three of those nutrients are super important for helping maintain normal metabolism, which is important as we're exercising and working out. But in addition to that, zinc and vitamin C also support normal function of the immune system, as well as protection of cells from oxidative stress, which we know is so important as we exercise more and we're more active, our oxidative stress levels increase. So it's important to get those nutrients that can help combat the oxidative stress that's occurring in your body. But in addition to that, vitamin C has so many jobs as far as contributing to normal collagen formation, which also helps with normal function of bones and normal function of cartilage. Energize also contains the amino acids L-carnitine and L-glutamine. So it's a perfect addition to your daily nutrition plan, whether you're a busy parent or an active athlete. Also, a perfect addition is Provantage. Like I said, it has 13 grams of plant-based protein, which all of us need for that muscle mass maintenance. An additional benefit to Provantage is the maintenance of normal bones. So as we maintain that muscle mass and those healthy, strong bones, we're able to be more active throughout our daily lives, but also, again, if we're going out and performing sports and activities. This high protein formula tastes amazing. It's certainly unique in this space, and it's going to help you no matter what your lifestyle goals are. Reliv Europe, you know these are amazing products. They're not only great for those participating in Reliv Athletic, but for those of you who are looking to live an active lifestyle. So be sure to check out Energize and ProVantage. You can even add them together. They complement each other perfectly when it comes to that macronutrient metabolism that was so important, as well as the muscle mass that we all need to stay strong and live healthy. Thanks for joining me today, Reliv. It's so good to be with you. We are One Reliv.
A couple of conferences ago, I made the great mistake of filming with this next person that I'm going to introduce you to by standing next to him. Now, to put it into perspective, when you're 5'7.5" standing next to somebody who's 6'6", it makes for entertaining viewing. I'm not going to make that same mistake this time around. He's one of the most inspiring people that you will ever meet, with a heart for helping those with a vision to back up the size of his heart. It is my pleasure to welcome our European Chairman, Mr. Eric Vil.
There really has never been a better time to realise your greatness. If I had £1 for every time I have heard myself or one of our great Reliv leaders say, there never has been a better time to get involved in Reliv, I would be a very rich man. It has always been said with sincerity, because at that time, at any time, there never has been a better time to be with Reliv, except for right now. I'm going to put another spin on this when I say, there never has been a better time to realise your greatness with Reliv. Why, I hear you ask? Never before in my lifetime has humankind looked for the following things in such abundance: hope, wellness, extra income, opportunity, independence, alternatives, enterprise, adventure, charity, and compassion. None of you need me to remind you of the adversity we have all had to face over the past 2.5 years. Issues surrounding personal finance and well-being have been brought sharply into focus. But it is these adversities that I believe have created a tidal wave of desire for the things that I mentioned before. That is why I'm saying there never has been a better time for you to realise your greatness with Reliv. What the adversity and challenges have created is what I would call a perfect storm. A chance for us to go out there with respect and understanding and talk to folks about our products, opportunity and charitable work. Now more than ever, people are looking for what Reliv and you have to offer. At last year's conference, I asked the question, do you believe in Reliv? And of course, we all do. But now is the time for you to believe in you. We need to believe in ourselves and turn that belief into activity. We must strive to use our current skills and be prepared to learn new skills for us to realise our greatness as individuals, as groups, and ultimately make Reliv the greatest nutritional science and network marketing company on the planet. Over 40 years ago, I was an upline's worst nightmare. I was heading nowhere other than the scrap heap of network marketing. Then someone was brave enough to sit me down and tell me that to succeed in this fantastic industry, I had to become an agent of change. So there I was, agent change at your service.
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
He told me that if I was to fulfill my true potential, the first thing I had to change was myself. So I went to work on me. Public speaking, presentation skills, time management, holding meetings, principles of motivation and demotivation, etc., etc. The list was, and thankfully still is, endless. But what an exhilarating adventure it was and continues to be. The next thing he told me to change was the lives of others by talking and listening to as many people as I could. To achieve this, I had to change my habit of talking all the time and not really listening. Learning to listen and hear what was being said was a big problem for me. But over time, I changed. The next change I had to make was how I dealt with change itself. Most of us don't like change when it happens. It makes us feel uncomfortable. But I learned that before I disregarded change as something that I was not going to do or follow, I would make a sincere and studied look at that change. Some change was still unnecessary in my view, but some was necessary for many reasons. I changed the way that I looked at all the changes going on around me. What I learned was, change in any part of our lives does not mean we have to surrender old methods or skills. But you can ask yourself, will this change improve me, give me more time, make my business better, enhance my family lifestyle? I could spend all day describing how I changed in so many ways. By becoming an agent of change, I became better at what I did. I believe that I became a much nicer person to be around. I enabled myself to help others in a more understanding way, and in turn this helped my own self-belief. I became more driven with an ability to identify opportunity and take advantage of those opportunities. So what is my point? If we want to achieve our individual greatness, and if we as a group want to put this great company where it belongs at the very top of the network marketing mountain, we each have to get to work and become agents of change. Let's work on ourselves and develop our skills. It is an exhilarating adventure. 2, talk to people and listen and hear what they are looking for. Is it the products, opportunity, a charitable cause that they are seeking? And 3, don't disregard change without first seeing how that change may help you and your people, because it's just a case of implementing the change into your current procedures and skill sets. One of my favourite sayings is, if you continue to do what you have always done and expect things to change, this is the first sign of being a lunatic. So view the opportunity to change just as that, an opportunity. It can be taken or disregarded. Now I'm going to say a few things that might get under some people's skin, both corporately and within the network. But I've always promised to be honest with everyone, and I will always fulfill that promise. To realise our greatness, we have to be open to learning and have a realisation that we live in an ever-changing world. Modern day technology is moving faster than the speed of light. But without that technology, I ask the question, would we as a company have survived during the times of the pandemic? Real Reliv leaders around the world came to the forefront and very quickly took advantage of Zoom to make sure engagement and communication continued during that tough time. Yet a few short months before the pandemic, if anyone ever suggested doing an opportunity meeting or a Saturday training on Zoom, this would have been very controversial. But we did it because we had to survive. Regulatory authorities all over the world are looking at network marketing as an industry and putting us under the microscope. They are sharpening their focus on 2 areas: compliance of our messaging and transparency of showing a true customer base. With regards to compliance of what we can and can't say, the fact is we have to change. My message to corporate is, instead of paralysing distributors with what they can't say, let's set them free and tell them what they can say. To distributors, I say it is not good enough to ignore the change and keep saying what we have always said if it is not compliant. Good practice by all of us keeps the integrity of Relív. Customer transparency has raised a few eyebrows, but the fact is the regulatory bodies are insisting that any network company is in a position to prove that their distributors actually serve customers who consume or use their products. Being able to do this brings a higher level of integrity to the company, and that is why auto ship is being promoted internationally. A few distributors have chosen to disregard this method of serving their customers, but, and this is only my opinion, our tried and trusted methods of operation, namely follow-up, ties in beautifully with the auto-ship program. Now hear me out. For me, follow-up, trained over the years by Reliv distributors, is what makes Reliv different, and follow-up is the glue that forms a distributor/customer bond. But once the initial follow-up process has been done, suggest the auto-ship program to the customer. But the essential element to making this work, in my opinion, is the core value of doing proper follow-up that will make the auto-ship really work for customers, distributors, and the company. Next, let's talk customers and distributors. Who should we be looking for? Easy answer, both. If someone says to you, I want to be a distributor, would you say, well, you have to be a customer first? I wouldn't, but by the same token, if someone wanted to be a customer, I would not try and push them into being a distributor. Here is a key to good network marketing. It is where they want to be that is important, not where you want them to be. I'm going to repeat that. It is where they want to be that is important, not where you want them to be. Let's get the balance right. Finally, it is time for us all to believe in ourselves and get out on the playing field instead of just watching from the sidelines. It's time to get a few cuts and bruises that come with personal growth. It's time to play the music and not just listen to it. It is time to achieve your greatness, and it is time for Reliv Europe to move towards that #1 position in the world. The only way we're going to do that is activity, 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 and then more activity, so that we can connect with more people to show them that we have what they are looking for. And people are looking every day like they have never looked before. I love this company because I love the people I work with. You. If I can help you at any time, all you have to do is get active and ask. There never has been a better time. I love you all, and I thank you for all you do. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a lady who joined Reliv in September 2014 and whose progress has been solid. She became a master affiliate in July 2017 and director in May 2021. She has achieved 500 club status and in 2022 earned trips to both Croatia and South Africa with Reliv. Please give a huge welcome from France, Caroline Follet.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Caroline Follet, j'habite en France. Je travaille pour la société Reliv, ça fait juste 2 ans maintenant. J'ai choisi cette société parce que j'aime beaucoup la bienveillance de cette entreprise. Et puis j'aime également le travail en équipe qui est vraiment une très belle énergie et qui vous tire vers le haut. Je suis très heureuse de vous partager aujourd'hui l'importance de bâtir et de maintenir une belle clientèle. On fait un métier fantastique, on aide les gens à aller mieux et ça c'est vraiment quelque chose de très gratifiant. Aujourd'hui vous avez fait le choix de vous lancer en tant que distributeur. La première question à vous poser c'est pourquoi? Voilà, pourquoi avez-vous fait ce choix? C'est ce qui va vous permettre de guider la construction de votre entreprise. J'aime bien prendre une image pour illustrer mes propos et je vais prendre la suivante. Soit vous voulez construire un bungalow, ou vous voulez construire une maison, ou vous voulez construire un château. Chacun fait ses choix. Simplement, le temps passé, l'énergie, les matériaux ne sont pas les mêmes. Donc forcément, le résultat ne sera pas le même. À partir du moment où le cadre est bien posé, vous avez 3 solutions et les 3 solutions, elles vous sont offertes chez Reliv. Soit vous vous lancez juste pour prendre les produits et vous en parlez comme ça de temps en temps de manière tout à fait confidentielle. Soit vous avez besoin d'un complément de revenus entre 300 et 500 €, ou alors vous décidez, comme moi, d'en faire votre métier pour en vivre et vous faites ce métier à temps plein. il est crucial vraiment pour vous de poser ce cadre, hein, ce qui va vraiment vous guider dans la direction qu'il faut prendre. Une fois que le cadre est posé, faut se mettre en marche. Hein. Alors là, je vais encore faire un parallèle entre vous, distributeurs, et une locomotive à vapeur. Alors, pourquoi la locomotive à vapeur? C'est un engin qui ne démarre pas comme ça. Il faut d'abord mettre de l'eau, du charbon, le feu. Il faut attiser le feu. Puis il faut rajouter du charbon pour faire chauffer l'eau qui va enfin générer de la vapeur et qui va permettre à la locomotive de se mettre en place. Eh bien, votre travail chez Relív, c'est exactement la même chose. Vous allez mettre des choses en place et vous allez avancer doucement, mais sûrement. Pour moi, il y a 4 piliers fondamentaux pour réussir chez Relív. L'énergie, l'enthousiasme, l'écoute et la bienveillance. On parlait tout à l'heure de maison, de fondation. Voilà, les fondations sont vraiment super importantes. Lorsque vous avez mis ça en place, ça y est, c'est parti pour une belle aventure. Alors, je vais vous partager comment ça s'est passé chez moi. Donc, quand j'ai commencé en octobre 2020, j'ai tout de suite tapé dans ce que l'on appelle le cercle froid, c'est-à-dire des gens que je ne connaissais pas du tout, puisque mon cercle chaud, donc la famille, l'entourage, les amis, n'avaient absolument pas d'écoute par rapport à cette approche. Donc, j'ai tout de suite tapé dans le froid. Et je vais vous parler des 3 premières personnes que j'ai approchées. Je les ai écoutées, j'ai essayé d'entendre leurs besoins et quand j'ai réussi à identifier leurs besoins, je leur ai dit les 2 phrases magiques Relív. J'ai quelque chose à vous proposer, je ne sais pas si c'est pour vous, je ne sais pas si ça va vous intéresser. En revanche, ce que je sais, c'est le bienfait que ces produits procurent et je sais que j'ai une solution à vous proposer. Après, à vous de choisir si vous avez envie de tenter ou pas. J'aime me présenter comme un jardinier. Voilà, je plante des graines et les graines vont germer à des moments plus ou moins rapides. Et je dis toujours aux gens, voilà, merci de m'avoir laissé planter des graines. Maintenant, à vous d'arroser à votre rythme. Votre rythme sera le mien. Toujours être dans le respect de la personne. En revanche, je vais vous partager que de temps en temps, je donne quand même un petit coup de râteau, histoire d'aider un petit peu à ce que la germination puisse être un petit peu plus rapide. Alors, il y a également une clé, c'est parler, 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 encore et toujours. Osez parler, n'ayez pas peur. La peur est vraiment votre frein. La peur vous empêche d'avancer. Vous ne risquez rien, vous parlez, on peut vous dire non, et alors? Ne soyez pas déstabilisés. Un non aujourd'hui n'est pas forcément un non demain. Il peut se transformer. Il y a également quelque chose de très important chez Relív, c'est le suivi. Voilà, le suivi client, ça c'est important. Et chez Relív, il est top parce qu'il est à la carte. C'est un petit peu comme au restaurant. C'est fromage ou dessert, vous choisissez. C'est votre client qui va choisir. Le suivi, c'est par téléphone ou par SMS. Une fois par mois ou plus souvent. Vous allez vous adapter à la demande de votre client. Et ce qui est important, ce suivi, c'est que l'apport de ce soutien nutritionnel, il se passe des choses dans le corps évolue et il va donc falloir adapter. Et ça, c'est important dans le suivi client. Un bon suivi client également va amener plein de choses pour la fidélisation et nous allons en parler maintenant. Pour fidéliser vos clients, il y a plusieurs moyens. Il y a d'abord les promotions régulières que Relív nous propose. Promotion, c'est top, ça vous ouvre la porte. À la fois pour une personne qui ne s'est pas encore lancée, voilà, de dire, mais écoutez, voilà, est-ce que vous avez réussi à réfléchir? On a une promotion en ce moment, est-ce que vous voulez que je vous en parle? Mais c'est également intéressant pour un client qui n'a pas recommandé. Vous reprenez contact, voilà. Est-ce que vous souhaitez repasser une commande? En ce moment, nous avons une promotion. Premier point. Et puis, vous avez ensuite la commande automatique. Alors ça, c'est top. Une fois que c'est mis en place, la commande automatique, ça vous assure des commandes tous les mois. Et non seulement ça vous assure des ventes mensuelles, mais en plus, ça vous assure que votre client prend correctement le soutien nutritionnel et les doses que vous lui avez conseillées. Il y a un 3e point, c'est les recommandations. Alors ça c'est une clé en or. Personnellement, j'en ai beaucoup. Lorsqu'un client est satisfait, il y a 2 solutions. Soit il en parle, soit il n'en parle pas, mais son entourage voit qu'il va quand même beaucoup mieux. Donc soit l'entourage dit qu'est-ce que tu as fait, pourquoi tu vas, comment tu as fait, pourquoi tu vas beaucoup mieux. Donc là, soit la personne vous envoie la recommandation, ou l'autre va dire est-ce que tu peux me mettre en lien, j'aimerais bien essayer comme toi. Ça, c'est fabuleux. Puis il y a le dernier point, c'est la newsletter. Voilà. Et la newsletter, vous allez la mettre là aussi tout en respectant la personne, étant donné que vous avez son accord. Quand vous remplissez le questionnaire client, il y a l'accord. Est-ce que vous souhaitez recevoir des informations? Donc vous êtes toujours constamment dans le respect de la personne. Et pour terminer mon partage, je voudrais aussi souligner qu'un client satisfait, c'est quelqu'un qui peut devenir aussi distributeur, et vos distributeurs vont également vous aider à bâtir de manière solide votre projet.
As a global family, we celebrate the achievements of our family members. And there are many people who have impacted lives throughout this year, both in the areas of wellness and finances. The byproduct of helping people get what they want is that you will get what you want too. The path to success is a partnership of your goals and service. Now we're going to highlight some of the people that have truly embraced this concept and have actively applied it. We have already heard the importance of having and maintaining a healthy customer base. So we're going to celebrate some of our Promo 1 winners. These are people who have been awarded product credit for their efforts in customer gathering. If you see your name appear on the screen, here is a virtual high five. We have also heard of the importance of developing a distribution network in order to get more customers indirectly into your business. Now we want to recognise some of the people who have been sponsoring new Fast Start distributors in the business and as a result have been earning Promo 2 bonus. If you see your name on the screen, here is another virtual high five. The Promo 3 people that we're about to recognise are people that have been helping others to get to that top profit level known as Master Affiliate, which is our first leadership position within Relív. Let's celebrate some of our leader creators. One of the strongest messages that we can give any distributor who's building a Relív business is the ability to maintain a healthy PGPV or personal group point volume. This enables you to have a steady growth in your income and see your business progress. The next group of people I want to recognize took the top spot each month in terms of PGPV and earned the top check, being the champion of Europe for that month. In January, we saw Clemens Bluetooth take the top spot. In February, it went to Natalie de Pontac. March saw Clemens Bluetooth take that back again and get that top spot. April, the Netherlands was not going to miss out and Judy Leonard took that top spot. In May, Reliv Europe legend Caroline Durant-Labourier took that top spot. June saw it go to Anne and Jean Soubré. July saw Austria make an appearance and Reliv Europe legends Nadia and Andreas Reinhold took the top spot. And in August, Caroline Durant-Labourier decided to take it back again. There has been some interesting battles for that top PGPV place over the last few months. Remember, having a healthy PGPV is key to long-term success. Well done guys, and congratulations for all who are leading by example and showing people how it's done. So, who's going to be the next champion of Europe in the last quarter of 2022? The answer to that question is in the hands of every single one of you who are listening. If you want to be on the leaderboards before the end of the year, then what you do coming out of this conference will make all the difference. Next, we have some people who have advanced to Key Director. Key Director is essential in getting to Presidential Director. If you can help your new Master Affiliates get to Key Director as quickly as possible and be consistent in doing so, you will eventually get to Presidential. Our new Key Directors are, in February, Judy Leonard from the Netherlands, Marie-Dominique Letournery from France. In June, we saw Catherine and Udo Schlied and Clemens Bluetooth from France. Back in March, Judy Leonard also won the prestigious Kalogras plaque, which was recently presented to her at a leaders promotion in the lovely country of Croatia. Speaking of Croatia, check out some of these guys who qualified for the recent promotion.
Bonjour, je suis Caroline Durand et je fais cette petite vidéo depuis Split en Croatie, un voyage que j'ai gagné cette année. Et pour moi, c'était vraiment absolument génial de le gagner parce que déjà, ça fait 17 ans que je travaille chez Relív et que j'ai gagné beaucoup de voyages et que c'est toujours un moment incroyable. On se retrouve avec l'équipe, on a fait des efforts tous ensemble pendant quelques mois. On partage des moments incroyables, on tisse des liens très solides. En plus, là, ça faisait 2 ans qu'on n'avait pas voyagé, qu'on travaillait tous via des zooms, des écrans. Moi, j'en pouvais plus. J'étais tellement heureuse. Et puis, j'ai eu aussi du temps pour connaître des gens que je ne connaissais pas, comme Judy et Will, son mari.
Élise, avec laquelle j'avais jamais passé du temps, qui s'occupe des distributeurs aussi bien. Donc voilà, c'était incroyable, vraiment incroyable comme voyage. L'hôtel est magnifique, on s'est baigné dans la plage, on était au spa, au hammam. On a visité des chutes extraordinaires hier, on a fait des repas magnifiques. Voilà, c'était incroyable. Relív nous gâte, nous chouchoute, c'était fantastique. Donc je vous souhaite une magnifique journée. Moi, je file en ville pour ma dernière journée et je vous souhaite vraiment une magnifique journée. À bientôt.
Voilà, donc avec Myriam, on vous fait cette petite vidéo pour vous dire qu'on a eu la chance de partir en Croatie. Donc on est super contents pour ce voyage qui était incroyable. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on a fait, Myriam?
On a visité des villages extraordinaires, des paysages absolument magnifiques. On a profité d'un hôtel de luxe avec piscine et spa trop top. Et puis des repas très très conviviaux et c'était trop drôle.
Une équipe fantastique et d'ailleurs regardez la beauté du paysage, on y est encore.
Et donc merci Relív.
Hello from William and Judy Leonard, and we're coming to you from Split in Croatia as we're here on a wonderful Relív trip with a bunch of great people, and we're enjoying ourselves really a lot.
Today we're in the city center, actually in the 4th century palace from Diocletian, the Roman emperor, and he's given personal greetings to all of you today.
Hello, I chose this wonderful place in Split. It's the museum, a gallery of an artist, with a wonderful view on the sea. I'm very grateful to Relív for this trip. It's a fantastic reward. We have a wonderful weather. We can enjoy ourselves, meeting together. It's really fantastic. So thank you, Relív. And it's a great motivation to win another trip. And let's have a look at the view. It's amazing, isn't it?
Hi everyone, this is Zinat Syed. It was very important for me to have a goal to reach Croatia, especially after the lockdown. I've had the most wonderful 4 days here, very precious and priceless with my daughter. And thank you, Relív, for everything that you've done for me.
We also have a very exciting trip coming up at the end of October to South Africa. These guys worked extremely hard in 2021 to qualify for this trip, but with all of the travel restrictions that was happening at the time, we were not able to go until now. Check out the excitement and the anticipation that some of these guys have got for the trip.
Bonjour, je suis Caroline Durand-Labourier et je suis super contente de partir en Afrique du Sud. C'est un pays qui m'a toujours fait rêver. Mes parents y sont allés, j'étais toute petite et ils en sont revenus avec des images incroyables, des fleurs que je n'avais jamais vues avant et c'est toujours resté dans mon cœur. Donc quand l'année dernière Relív a proposé de gagner ce voyage, je me suis dit que je ne pouvais pas passer à côté de cette opportunité. Donc j'ai vraiment fixé mes objectifs, j'ai travaillé avec mon sponsor, on a découpé tout ça en petits objectifs mois par mois et j'y suis arrivée petit à petit, chaque mois un petit peu plus près de l'objectif de gagner le voyage. Donc là je suis ravie de partir dans 3 semaines En plus, les voyages Relív, ça se fait avec d'autres distributeurs Relív, donc on tisse des liens super, ce qui consolide notre travail aussi parce qu'après nos équipes s'entraident. Donc vraiment, je suis absolument aux anges.
Hallo, mein Name ist Birgit Mertens und ich möchte mich bei der Firma Relív von Herzen bedanken dafür, dass ich eine Auszeichnung nach Südafrika bekommen habe, dass ich dort Menschen treffen kann, die Herzensmenschen sind, mit denen ich mich austauschen kann und dass ich etwas an der Hand habe, was ich Menschen weitergeben kann, was das Fundament ist, um in ihrer Gesundheit zu bleiben oder in ihre Gesundheit zu kommen, nämlich die wunderbaren Produkte von der Firma Relív. Ich sage Dankeschön für diese wundervolle Auszeichnung und freue mich schon auf diese wundervolle Reise. Vielen, vielen Dank.
Hallo ihr Lieben, ich die Carmen Stamp. Ich kann euch was sagen. Bald ist es soweit und ich freue mich riesig auf Südafrika. Endlich raus in den Flieger und nach Südafrika. Und ich weiß noch gut, als das ausgeschrieben wurde, habe ich gesagt zu meinem Mann, da will ich dabei sein, unbedingt auf Biegen und Brechen. Und das Ergebnis, das war so schnell da, so habe ich das nicht erwartet. Es war einfach da. Und jetzt ist die Zeit da, wo wir fliegen dürfen, in 6 Wochen. Und vor allen Dingen freue ich mich auf die Menschen, denen ich noch nie begegnet bin, noch nie live gesehen habe. Und ich freue mich auf alle anderen, wo wir uns schon lange, lange nicht mehr gesehen haben. Wir werden, meine ich, viel Spaß haben. In diesem Sinne, ich freue mich auf euch. Bis bald in Südafrika. Tschüss.
Bonjour à tous, je tenais à vous partager ma joie de partir prochainement en Afrique du Sud. J'ai travaillé durement, mais l'avantage chez Relív, c'est que quand on travaille de manière régulière et efficace, eh bien on est récompensé et cette récompense, j'ai la joie de la partager avec mon mari parce que j'ai la possibilité de l'emmener avec moi. Donc je suis super excitée de cette nouvelle aventure qui m'est offerte et j'attends avec impatience début novembre. À bientôt!
Hi everybody, hi! Well, today I wanted to share with you how much enthusiastic I was, me, but my husband too, because in about 1 month and a half, we will fly to South Africa. To tell you the truth, it's nearly like a dream for me because I've been working with South Africa for many years. In my previous job, I've never been there. So now the dream becomes true, so we will enjoy it and we are very excited. Thanks Relív, and we will share of course how much amazing it is, probably really enthusiastic. Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Preparing for South Africa.
And now?
Still preparing for South Africa.
Let me guess, still preparing for South Africa? So, now it's time to prepare myself for South Africa. And tell everyone in our team to do the same. We're so excited.
As I said earlier on, we celebrate the success of Relív family members that are doing some great things. So I want to give a final big shout out to everybody that has earned cash bonuses and trips, and encourage those who haven't been mentioned to continue to build your business and get your name on those leaderboards. Congratulations, guys. A very important part of what Relív does is the Cologos Foundation, which you heard about earlier on. Sandy Montgomery's vision was to be feeding 1 million children, and that is what we are working towards. Something incorporated within our compensation plan is the Sandy Montgomery Award. As you build your business and become successful, not only will you be fulfilling the needs of your own family, you will also be honoring the legacy of Sandy Montgomery and changing lives all over the world.
I'm Stella Montgomery, the youngest granddaughter of Sandy Montgomery. All of us grandkids called her Guy. My memory of Guy is she always gave of herself, to me and the entire family. As a junior in high school, I have yet to determine my career path, but whatever my future holds, I will use the same compassion for people that I learned from Guy. She treated all people like family, and that's a value I'll keep forever.
My name is Abby McCain. Like Sandy, I have a love for helping people, especially children. My job as a counselor and social worker to kids who need additional support through life struggles is challenging yet rewarding. Guy taught me the patience and empathy necessary to fulfill my role as an advocate for underprivileged children.
I'm Caitlin Moss. I'm Sandy's oldest granddaughter. As she was, I too am a stay-at-home mom. My family comes first, and the health of my 3 daughters, myself, and my husband is always top priority. Guy set an example of the importance of good nutrition and its impact for a healthy, active lifestyle.
Guy exemplified the value of putting family at the forefront of life.
From her, we learned there is joy in helping others and our communities.
Each of us do this in our own special way as we carry on her legacy. Guy loved Reliv. She loved Reliv distributors.
Her goal was to reach millions of people and support Reliv's mission
to nourish our world. As Reliv distributors earn this prestigious award,
we say thank you for honoring our beloved grandmother.
Will you help us carry on
her legacy?
And during our conversation, she said, "Sandy, you are grateful, aren't you?" And I said, "Mom, I'm grateful every day of my life. Every day of my life." And you know, it's funny how a parent or someone will say something to you and it just keeps being replayed over and over and over again in your mind and in your heart. And I thought about that so much, because there's not a day that goes by that I'm not grateful for my family, for my children, my grandchildren, as all of you are. We're grateful for what God has given us.
Hi folks, it's my pleasure to announce the person who has won a year's supply of Classic or Now. And to explain how people are able to win this, I'm going to introduce you to Jason. Jason, where is he?
Here I am.
Oh, there he is. All right. How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm very well.
Do you want to tell the folks what they had to do to be in this draw?
Absolutely, but before I get into that, I made a mistake a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And I'm not going to make that same mistake this time around.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
1 second.
Yeah, now where's he going? I do apologise for this. Very unprofessional. Oh, yes.
Okay, I am ready.
So, what did people have to do?
Well, basically, we've been running a promotion from the beginning of August straight through to the end of September, and everybody that entered in this promotion had a chance to win a year's supply of the base nutrition when they sponsored either a Fast Start distributor or a preferred customer. So now we've got the results.
It is my pleasure to tell you that the winner is
Adrian Bell. Fantastic.
We've heard a lot today about the importance of maintaining a strong customer base and the strength and the power of the products, and also the legacy and inspiring vision of the founders. But I want to talk to you as an individual distributor right now. You know that our business is based on relationships. We also understand that new customers or distributors are the driving force behind us becoming a billion-dollar company. I want to challenge existing distributors and also the people who are watching today, who are considering becoming a distributor, to think big. Les Brown, a very famous motivational speaker, says, when setting goals, the problem is not the fact that people set goals too high and miss, it's that they set goals too low and hit. So how big are your Reliv goals? We hear all the time that we have to be duplicatable, and that is totally correct. If you keep things simple, it will duplicate. If you complicate them, then they won't. However, duplication and scalability should go hand in hand, because if the processes that you use are simple with regards to how you get a customer on board or how you get a distributor signed up, and the onboarding that follows once they're signed, then by the very nature of its simplicity, it should scale. Whether you sign up 1 person in a day or 10 people in a day, your processes should allow you to do that. My challenge for you today is to look at your processes and ask yourself, is this duplicatable and is it scalable? We know that everybody is different and one size does not fit all. However, you should still have a go-to strategy, and a strong strategy to use is video. Using video as a first point of contact to explain either the products or the business is a great way for you to scale your business. Please understand the power of using a video is still going to be based on your follow-up. If you share a video that is 4 minutes long, then schedule to call them back in 5 or 6 minutes. The follow-up and follow-through is extremely important and it is an action. If trained to your whole organization, it will scale. This is only one element to having a scalable business, and to be honest, this topic itself can be a whole training session. But I want to give you this example for you to start thinking about your processes. It is time to sharpen our axe so that we can help as many people as we can in the 2 areas that people struggle with the most. Reliv Europe is now the largest Reliv market outside of the US, and we want to continue this growth. Growth comes from new people and a strong customer base. So if we want to start from the foundation of getting 10 customers, preferably on AutoShip, and 3 business partners, and if your processes are scalable and duplicatable, then that foundation will only continue to grow. We've celebrated today, we've laughed today, and I believe the bigger picture and the vision has been presented today. The question is, what are you going to do with this information today? Remember, training without application is only entertainment. Now, I want to hand you over to a lady that I have the utmost respect for. Her commitment to excellence, attention to detail, and brutally honest approach caused her to be incredibly effective within Reliv Corporate. It is my pleasure to hand over the closing of conference to Dominique Ville.
Hi everybody, my name is Dominique Ville and I am the former Events and Marketing Manager for Reliv Europe. I've come on here to close the conference and say my final goodbyes, but before I do, I've just got a couple of things to share. So if you place an order for £500 or €500 or over that amount this weekend, use the code FREESHIP and that will get you free shipping. You can use this code online or you can call us at head office to place that order. Our phone lines are open for 1 hour after this event ends. We have a brilliant promotion running, which is an exclusive training retreat that will happen in 2023. But the qualification period is September to December. So check the website out, see how you can qualify. And I urge anybody that wants a future of Reliv to get qualified for this event. It has produced some amazing leaders in the past. Now, look to the end of the year. Are you going to finish this year strong? I know you are. Take a look at those goals that you set back at the kickoffs in 2022 in January. See where you're at. Phone our head office staff, see what we can help you with, see how we can move you forward. We have the best corporate team in Reliv, so don't forget to utilise them. So now is my time to say goodbye. I have cherished every year that I spent with you guys and I have some amazing memories. I think my new colleagues are pretty bored of hearing how amazing you all are. Take me back. All jokes aside, I encourage you to move forward in 2022 with positivity, integrity, and most of all, honesty. I believe in every single one of you and everything that you're doing to build a business and build a better world for us all. I am so excited for all your futures and I keep checking in on Facebook to see what you're up to. To those guys that are off to South Africa, have the best time. Please send me a postcard and as many videos and pictures as you like. I miss you all so dearly and I wish you all the best for the future. Good luck and goodbye.
Okay, scene 1, take 3, and action.
Welcome everybody.
Hello. A couple of, oh sorry, that was really great, that was. Mistake in the first couple of words. Okay, go on.
Loosen the lips.
Oh, sorry. And then she earned, oh, well, I'll have to go back here. Are going to be, no, sorry, I lost myself. I lost my train of thought.
The winner of The winner of the Win.
Let's celebrate some of our leaders.
The winner of the Win.
No, just say the person who has won.
And congratulations to.
And in June, we saw Anne and Jean Subre. Subrier.
I believe I became a much now I'm learning.
Jean and Jean. Anne and John. Anne and Jean. Anne and Jean Subrier. Anne and Jean Subrier. June saw Anne and John Super. Jean. Oh gosh.
Help me. This help my own self. Yeah.
Judy Leonard and Marie-Dominique Latourier. Is that right?
This is the real Eric Bill. Last year I sent a double in.
Latourier. Latournerie. Maria Dominique Latournerie. Latournerie. It is. That didn't sound right for some reason. Latournerie.
Who the winner of the Win.
So Catherine and Adu Shik. Oh my gosh, sorry, I need to hear these names. This is only one element to having a scale. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah. I can't believe this. I've only been with the company for 17 years and I cannot remember the name of the products.
Flown into flown. Oh, let me go back. A very important. And that is totally sorry. Use sorry, it was going too fast. I'm trying to catch up. No, I've lost my train of thought. Go back. And it is an act. I'm putting words in that aren't even there. That has that. Sorry, let me go back. And brutal honesty and well, no, go back. Credible, effective. Hold it to be incredibly effective. Jason, come on, get some English lessons. Okay. Reliv it.
We have to change. It does. Did you want it scrolling? Oh, right.